Let's begin our practice. We will start lying on the back. When you lie down on your back, have your knees bent, and let's rest the hands on the abdomen, around the navel area. Take a few conscious breaths here. Coming to the golden present. From here, let's pick up the feet, keeping the pelvis neutral. And pick up the hands, reaching the fingertips towards the sky. And we will reach far, far, far up so the shoulder blades come up as well. So you're lifting the shoulder blades up. We will hold the arms in this way, and we will begin to rock the legs right and left. Continue with the lift of the shoulder blades. And you rock your legs to that tipping point, and then before you tip over, come back to center, activating, waking up our core area as we do these rotations. Keeping the gaze soft, the jaw relaxed. Relaxed effort. Let's do 2 more times on each side. Keeping the lift of the shoulder blades. And next time you bring the knees to center, hug them towards your chest. And roll to one of your sides and come to a tabletop position. In this tabletop position, we will start with the left hand on top of the lower back. See if your knees are aligned with your hips here, keeping the right elbow straight. Drive the effort into your right fingertips. And then we will draw the left shoulder towards the right and then up towards the ceiling. And see if you can, as you do this, keep your right elbow straight and your thighs vertical. Really working with the rotation on the spine without borrowing the movement from any other area. Next time you bring your shoulder up, broaden your collarbone, and lift your left arm up. And let's thread the needle. So bring that left hand between your legs and your right arm. Reach all the way to your right side. Maybe your head will come down. You can always rest a pillow under your head or a block to raise the floor up. Breathe into the back of your shoulders. Let's push into the right hand. Come back into that tabletop position. And keeping the effort on the fingertips, the left elbow straight, the right hand on the lower back. And let's work the twist here to the left. Open your chest up, reach your shoulder up. And now twist, keeping your thighs vertical, your elbow straight. Focus on your out breath. Next time we reach up, broadening the collarbones, reach your right hand up and thread the needle. And see how it's this side. Breathe into the back of your shoulders. Push into the left hand, come up into that tabletop. Tuck your toes and let's move into down dog. Push into the hands, driving the effort on your fingertips, reaching the hips up. And then let's bring the right foot between the hands. You can bring the back knee on or off of the floor, your choice. Root down through your left hand, through the fingertips, right hand on the thigh. Begin to rotate to your right side. Both legs are strong. Maybe the cervical spine will rotate up as well and reach your right arm up. Doing this, we call this a closed chain twist. And it's a passive twist. We are using the arms here, opening the chest. One more breath. Reach your hands down when you finish that cycle of breath. And move into downward facing dog. Let's do the other side. When you're ready, take your left foot between your hands. See what you're going to do with the back knee, on or off of the floor. Root down through your right hand, left hand on the thigh. Begin your twist to your left side. See what happens if you draw the inner thighs in, if that gives you more support. Maybe the head will twist. Maybe the left arm will come up. Root down through that hand, opening the chest. One more breath. And when you conclude that cycle of breath, you will release the hand and step into down dog again. Bring your feet together, bend your knees and shift your hips to the right. Knees still off of the floor. And shift your hips to the left. So doing some twists here in down dog. And keep driving the effort to your fingertips. Every time you go to center, you can extend your knees. And then twist to the other side. One more time on each side. Still strong with the hands. Come to center. And we'll do one more twist here in lunge. So right foot between the hands. Choose your knee position. Bring the hands to the front thigh. Now we'll do an active open chain twist. So we'll bring the palms together. We won't have any leverage with the arms. And we will start the twist to the right side. We will not hook the elbow. So the elbow will be without touching the leg. But we will lean forward so the torso is on a straight line with the back leg. And use both legs equally here. Both legs strong. And then hold the twist. One more breath. When you conclude your cycle of breath, bring the hands down. Step into downward facing dog. And let's do the other side. Choose your knee position. Left foot is forward. Hands on the left thigh. Palms together. And begin your twist to your left. Using the muscles on your torso. Lean forward so your leg and torso is on a straight line. The elbows are free here. Maybe the cervical spine will twist too, which will challenge a little bit the balance. Take one more cycle of breath, and when you finish it, move into downward facing dog. And then lower the knees down. And let's come to a lying position on the back. So just like we started, feet flat on the floor, knees bent, lying on your back, hands on the abdomen. Let the breath settle. And reach your arms in a T shape. Let's start shifting the hips slightly to the left and bringing the knees up towards the chest. Keeping the left side of your rib cage on the floor, begin to release your legs to the right. So if you want to keep your left rib cage down, your knees may not come down. Mine certainly don't. So we will hold there, really focusing on the twist between the rib cage and the pelvis. And then bring the knees up, feet down, center the hips, and let's do the other side. Hips to the right side now, knees to the chest, feet up. And begin your twist, keeping the right side of your rib cage on the floor. Your feet may touch the floor, but the knees won't, in order to keep that right side down, or at least towards the floor without completely rolling to the left side. Enjoy your breathing cycles here, focusing on your out breath. And let's bring the knees up, the hips to the center. Now let's work on the upper back. So bring your arms up and we will do the same thing. Lift the shoulder blades away from the floor, interlace the fingers, bring your index fingers up. Now lengthen the back of your neck and tuck your chin. And keeping your left hip heavy, rotate to your right. So now what we want to keep on the floor is the hips, as we bring the left side of the rib cage to the right side. The chin is tucked, the head is up since the chin is tucked. Lengthening the back of the neck here, finding your breath movement on the torso. And then keeping the chin tucked, roll the left side back to the floor, lower your head. And then let's interlace the fingers on the other way that we usually don't, keeping the index fingers up. Lift the shoulder blades away from the floor, lengthen the back of your neck, tuck your chin, keep your right hip heavy, and begin your rotation to the left. Right hip is heavy, chin is tucked. And notice the movement of the breath on your torso, especially behind your shoulders. Keeping the chin tucked, the back of the neck long. Let's rotate back. Release the head, release the hands on the abdomen. Noticing the effects. Hug your knees towards your chest and do some circles, massaging the sacrum, lumbar region. Do the other direction. And come to center. Bring your feet flat on the floor again. And then roll to your right side fully. Push the floor with your left hand, lifting your torso. Both hands matching each other down on the floor. And then we will start bringing the chest down. And then from here, you can bring your right cheek to the floor and stretch your arms out. So you can keep your head on this direction, or you can see if it works for you to rotate your head to the right, increasing the twist on your cervical spine. Choose what works for you, and let's take a few breaths here. And then begin to bend your elbows again, palms on the floor, push into the hands. And then let's lie down again. Roll your knees up and go ahead and roll all the way to the left. Keep rolling, so you will push yourself up with the right hand. Bring both palms down on the floor. And let's lower down again. First with the left cheek on the floor, arms out. And maybe rotating the head to the other side. And let's come up, pushing to the hands, coming up, and then roll again to lie on your back. Lie on your back, bring your hands again on the abdomen. Rock your head side to side, rock your knees side to side. Stay here, relaxing as long as you need. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.